In this video, we're going to look at two alternative concepts, I guess, under time value. We're going to look at something called returns. How do you calculate the rate of return on an investment that you have already made? In addition, we're going to talk about calculating time, right? How long does it take for an investment to grow to a certain amount? So let's take the first question first. Let's assume interest is, let's assume that you invested $10,000 10 years ago, and that money has grown to $50,000. So the question here, so you notice the thing that's blank now is we left interest blank. So time value of money is really just one great big algebra question, right? There's one variable you don't know, so you solve for that one. The challenge is sometimes when we talk about these interest things, it's a very complicated equation because we're going to need to use some natural logs, etc., because it's an exponential function. So the math is a little bit higher in level than just adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. So if you think it's grown to 50,000 in 10 years, what did you earn? On average, every year you have earned 17.46%. So that is the amount and how it has grown, right? Now, it's not a difficult question. You just need to know what a beginning amount, an ending amount, and the time frame that it took, and that will solve again for this rate of return per period on your investment. And of course, now if we did what? If we change this to 12, don't know what's going to happen here. Now per period, it's 1.35% per month is what it earned. So again, we can look at a number of different issues every time we get into this spreadsheet and the time value of money. So next, let's talk about returns, or let's talk about time. So a basic question everybody likes to know is how long does it take for my money to double? So let's say I invest $1,000, right? How long will it take that money to grow to $2,000 if I can earn 10%? So if you just plug in 10%, again, notice what? Now the time in years is empty. Solving for time, that's roughly 7.27 years. So we actually have a video on this that's referred to as the Rule of 72. And that will help you understand a little bit about this basic concept of money doubling. But let's say we invest $1,000 and I need to know how long that will take to grow into $6,500. Oh, not $65,000. $6,500, right? How long will that take? That's roughly going to take 19.64 years for it to go from 1,000 to 6,500. So you can solve for the time that investment will take. Again, it's not a common question, but again, it is a question that from time to time we may want to solve. Most of the time, we're going to be interested in the doubling question, right? Or maybe a tripling question, right? How long does it take for my money to triple? 11.53 years if I earn 10%. What if I can only earn 5%? 5%, it's going to take 22 years. It's going to double the time. Actually, more than double the time. So again, solving for returns and solving for time is basically a very simple, at least on a worksheet, a very simple algebraic expression to solve for either the missing time and or the the rate of return on an investment. Again, not much else to talk about there, but I hope you get some information from that and you get some understanding of the things that we can solve for when we talk about time value. See you soon.